Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of, I'm going to say it completely wrong, Fjorddal, maybe? It's by Olus9. It is 149.41 megabytes to download. It is for all platforms as well. We'll start as always. There's the ball rolling down the hill. What? I guess the dog's house is right there, so wherever it must have spawned, it must have just rolled down the hill. That's kind of funny. Sorry. Squirrel. That just cracked me up. I'm just sitting here, and all of a sudden it rolls by. Anyhow, let's start off by reading the description, then we'll get into it. It says, you have now arrived in Fjorddal, a fictional valley in West Norway. This map has been built with the idea of having a great view from the main farm on the map, and includes some interesting and little bit unrealistic elements, such as an island with both two bridges and a ferry. I've also played around with making the train go over these two bridges, through the chocolate. That says trough the chocolate. I'm assuming they meant through. There's definitely some translation stuff here. Through the chocolate factory, not trough the chocolate factory. And even into a drivable tunnel in the mountain where the sell point is, which I think makes the map quite unique. To get the ferry, you need to download the ferry pack, which is PC only. This means console players need to use the bridges. And that's not one of the required mods. Well, so the ferry won't work for us, I'm assuming then. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, continuing on, let me scroll down a little bit since I just did that. The map goes the map got some steep fields. I don't like the translations. The map got some steep fields, just like West Norway, and this means you need powerful vehicles to work the land and small machines that fit the roads. I have made one of the fields extremely steep, just like a ski hill, so you can really push your tractors to their limits. Most of the fields got lots of bushes around. I don't like this translation. Inspired by the hedges in the British maps. This is my second map so far, and I have not created any of the objects myself. I use base game buildings and prefab stuff. The map requires the Fantastic Buildings of Norway mod installed to run. That is because the Norwegian buildings come from that mod, which makes sense. That's one of the required mods by Ole Haldor. Okay, we'll continue reading here. Let me get out of the menu there. The viable plots have been priced to suit the value of both the land and the function of the buildings that come with it. Since most of the buildings are sellable, the sell price of them can be higher than what you paid for the land, unfortunately. To use the BGA, you need to buy it. If you want to use the bunker silos, you need to buy the land plot as well. On the map, you will find a main road, smaller public roads and farm tracks, fjord and rivers, where you can fill your water tankers, several farms with fields and animal pasture, 62 viable plots of land, 88 fields with missions. They have different sizes and shapes, both arable and grass, several forests, and an open plot of land, number 62, for creating your own area. More than 10 sell points that take different products, a train which can be used for selling goods, several placeable production points, a BGA and bunker silos, sawmill area with water pond, 100 collectible cheese wedges around the map, 2 view towers located in some good spots. Recommended mods, the more animal husbandries possible. Ferry pack for TCBO MCE. I hope you enjoy the map. So yeah, there's one required mod, but the recommended mods, I of course didn't put any of them in because I didn't read that far down before. So that's my fault. Continuing on, we will bump it up to noon here. And let's go on the map. So we've already kind of taken a look at it a little bit here. So here's kind of the unique bridge. You got the train that goes around, which they say can sell stuff. I wonder if that's the sell point right there, the train tunnel. That's kind of interesting. Normally you'll send it off the map, but not on this case, which is kind of unique. We own this chunk of land right here, and it looks like you can buy pretty much everything inside the... Well, maybe not. There's quite a bit you can't buy. Never mind. Okay, but you can buy a lot of the land, to be fair. So just not certain parts of it. So, yep, we own this area out here, which we have 3 grass fields and 2 arable fields. One has wheat in it, ready to harvest, which is nice. So good to go there. No extra crops or anything like that. We have a small petrol tank, a Brewholt cow barn, and the Brewholt farmhouse. So there we go. If we go in here, crop calendar, I don't see any differences. Looks like it's standard there. Should be no additional products. We have quite a few starting pieces of equipment, which we'll take a look at in just a second in the store. If we go into here, we start with $100,000 in new farm road, no starting loan. We do have the cow barn, that's it starting out. There are contracts, as mentioned in the description, on fields we do not own. No production chains starting out. 100 collectibles to be found. Or to turn that off. And that off right there. So, yeah. Let's take a look in the store what we start off with. Nothing least. We do own a Case Maxim CVX 115, a Valtra T255 active, and a John Deere 7810, not 8810, 7810. We also have a Rosso Mash Nova 330 harvester. We also have a grain header for that. We have a Crampy half pipe HP 20 trailer there for us. Small cultivator there, or subsoiler, I guess, technically. Small seeder. We have a fertilizer spreader there. A slurry tank there for spreading slurry and digestate. A small mower. A windrower, decent sized windrower actually. Forage wagon. Front loader. Then for front loader tools, we have a pallet fork and a universal bucket. Then under weights, we have a couple of AGCO weights in there. So quite a few different things. Our farmhouse is just up here where our dog ball is now probably rolling on. Oh, down there. I see it. Right there, right in the center of the screen. Okay. Anyhow. A nice little garage there. And sleep trigger there. So, nice. Perfect. And can you sell this? You sure can. If you want to get rid of your farmhouse, you can. Of course, you can sell the dog pen there and the barn and everything. Yeah, so pretty nice. Pretty small farm. Nothing too crazy. Makes sense. You're starting off in here. I love the terrain. Beautiful terrain through here. Definitely a challenge, and I kind of like that. We have all of our stuff parked outside. We have a fuel tank here. That's where our tractor's parked there with the slurry spreader. And this is our cow barn. Like, look at that view. That's beautiful down there. I love that. This goes down the hill. These fields are all ours up in here. Let's see if we can get back up here and into the cow barn, where we dump some probably food in there. Put the cows in. In these buildings? Nope. Oh, right there. Goodness. 60 cows can go in there. So pretty neat. And we also have a power washer right there. Didn't see that before. So quite nice. We don't have a pickup truck or anything. And honestly, there is nothing other than fields up here at the top. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually, instead of going to the store, a forklift down there. We don't own that. So that's one that actually belongs to kind of the shop, essentially. A lot of grass around here, which is kind of nice. It's a really cool map. We're going to do a big flyover eventually as well. I think I'm going to hop down to the island, the chocolatier. You can see the train goes through here, so you can use the train to sell here off as well. But pretty cool. So this is a sell point. No, it's a factory. Yeah, there we go. So we could buy it if we wanted to do some productions here. Quite nice. But since we're out here, and I did that intentionally so we could be out on this area, I'm going to spawn in a truck here for me to be able to drive around the map. Sorry, let's go back into here. Maybe. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll drive off. There should be bridges. Bridges, yeah, the train goes along the bridge. So we'll drive off over this way, drive out here, and then we'll make a loop and end out down here. Or maybe we'll go a little further and take a look at these guys. Then we'll do a flyover at the very end. So that's kind of the plan. Nothing too crazy on here. I guess I could drive back through here if I wanted to, and then take the bridge by taking a left in here. Yeah, I could hit across the tracks if I wanted to. Train already went by, but the road is technically there. This is interesting. The shared road concept with the train, or the shared bridge with the train track, is kind of unique. It really is. A beautiful view out across there. Really cool. Gotta make sure I don't drive off. Can you just drive off this? The answer is yes, you can. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to drive that far. Oh, we can drive in the water. Oh, nope, we can't. Oh, what do you expect from me, folks? Let's get oh, goodness. That's too funny right there. Okay, can I get over this? There we go. That's just a tunnel to nothing. Let's put it back. This is just where the road goes back down. Yep, the train goes across there. So let's spawn the vehicle back in on the road here. And I'll slow me down so I don't look like I'm running 100 miles an hour. And then we are just going to reset that. Perfect. All right. Now that we can pretend like that never happened, we can go about our day. Flipped around here. One of the best U-turns I've ever made in my life. Oh, goodness. Out of their way. There we go. We're cruising. Cruising in Norway here today. Sip of coffee. All right, here we are. Gas station on the left, looks like. And that's not actually the store trigger. That's the store deliveries mod. By the way, that's what I'm using to move the stuff around, or my equipment, and buying it where I want. They have the gas station, they have the bakery point, and then the debris crusher. So, gas station, bakery, debris crusher. Nice and easy. Love this little tunnel area. I love stuff like this on maps. It's actually a pretty cool map, guys. This is really cool. I really like it. Head across out here. Very cool area here. And then just on the left side, we do have a sell point right there. We have the grain mill sell point. There's the train cruising by. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy terrain, which is pretty cool to see. And that train does some crazy stuff on the train as well. Yeah, interesting. And this is the BGA next to us, it looks like. I'm assuming if you buy, we don't have enough money. Why would we have enough money? Let's buy all the land real quick. Boom. Then BGA shows up just like that. Bale and pallet storage and stuff. Looks like there's some other stuff. Oh gosh, there's all sorts of stuff that showed up after I bought that. I should have done that earlier. So we got some more houses and some other cheap barns, stuff like that up there. Yeah, there's now stuff everywhere out here. Okay, fair enough. BJ there on the right-hand side. Glad I bought the land. Bale and pallet storage, sawmill, and carpentry point on the left-hand side there. You guys are cruising. Let me get out of their way. If we get past a little bit, what was that down there? That was part of the sawmill, carpentry. Okay, make sure I don't miss anything. The right-hand side, we actually have the legitimate vehicle shop right in there. And we also have the train station, which is where you can load stuff onto the train as well right here. So vehicle shop, train depot there. Oh, and left-hand side here, actually, we have another sell point. We have the farmer's market. Let me zoom in a little bit here. A lot of houses around, so there's plenty of houses. Those are all part of the Norwegian farm pack. So we'll drive a little bit further. We have the sheep barn, animal dealer, and a bale sell point just up here. Yeah, right here on the left. Bale sell point, sheep barn, and the animal dealer itself all in there. And then right there looks like we have the spinnery. Oh, we have a grain mill and the spinnery here. So grain mill's right there, spinnery's right there. Okay. Across the way here, we have the Joker sell point. We have a lime station there. Yeah, so we'll head across. We'll head up this way and then out towards these guys over here. Yeah, sell point right there. Right. Right in the back of there, what's that sell point? Is that part of the... Oh, it's the Finnish cheese, or the Norwegian cheese, or something. Not Finnish, sorry. Norwegian. Sorry, different country. Same region, different country. Okay, continuing on here, right-hand side of us, we have ourselves... Oh, that's the cheese. What was back there? Left-hand side. No, wait a second. This is... What? I'm getting lost here. That's the grain elevator for getting stuff onto the train. The cheese was back there. Okay, ignore me. I turned around and got confused here. We can untag that. So, actually, you know what? We're just going to pull over. We're going to go into flight mode. I think it's appropriate time for it. Perfect. Okay, let's get into here. So yeah, there's farmhouses there, and there. That's what all those are there. But if we head up this way a little bit, some beautiful scenery on this map. Throughout here, and we have a nice kind of hotel up here, which just looks really quite lovely. And this is, I'm assuming, a sell point. Yep, the Hotel Fjorddal. And then we also have River Spinnery right here. We wanted to sell stuff there, which is quite nifty. And yeah, we'll head out this way. Continue up this way. Let me slow us down a little bit. We don't need to be cruising that fast. We've got a couple of farms up here. So this farm on the left-hand side, this one right, well, now on the left-hand side, it's straight ahead of us now. This one has itself a cow barn, a horse pasture, and a farmhouse on it if you wanted to buy that chunk of land right there. And if we go to the right here, again, we can still go further into the mountains if we'd like to. This farm right here has a farmhouse, a cow barn, and a pig pasture. And if we go up further to this one, you can see we got another farm way up here in the corner. Fly up over to it, get a sip of coffee while we're on the way. This one also has quite a few things going on for it. It has chickens, sheep, and a farmhouse, which is nice. And then up over here, we have a cow barn and a farmhouse. Way up in the mountains. We'll speed this up a little bit here. There we go. Cow barn and farmhouse way up here. So you have plenty of options for, and that's a scary edge of the map right there. You just drive right off that. Plenty of options for nice little farms, kind of in various spots. And I like you can access all of this. Can you buy this? Yeah, you can access all the land, period. You can have all the land pretty much except for... So you even can buy the center area. How can you buy the center area? See, I can't select it. Now I own it. I can't seem to select the center area. So console may not be able to do it, but if you wanted to buy it, you could definitely do it through Do I see a 1 anywhere? I do see a 1. What's the highest number do we see? 61, 62. I wonder if it's land 63. Let's test that real quick for you guys. Farmland 63. Let's make it NPC. Yes, so that is Farmland 63. I don't know where to select it to buy it. It does exist, and you can purchase it using the easy dev tools. If you're on console, I don't know where to click. I'm just clicking random spots. I don't know where to click if you're on console or if there's a way to buy it, to be honest with you. But if you're on PC, you can do it that way, which is nice. So all this land you could do stuff with if you wanted to. Put more trees and whatever you wanted to do. And then here is the starting farm, which is it's a very steep area over here. And we own these 3 fields, this one and this one, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let's see, look at that. Yes, those 3 fields and those 2 there. Then, of course, you have some more down that way you could upgrade to. We didn't come out here. We have this little area out here. It's just got some kind of storage containers on it. And that's the road that kind of goes down towards everything else, basically, instead of heading out and around that way. We got some ruins up here on the top. The train is cut through. Train's a little sketchy through there, it looks like. But we didn't go in the train tunnel, of course. Are we on top of the train tunnel? So this is kind of interesting here. This is just kind of not really supposed to be seen by us. The train tunnel is under this. Which we should be able to go into. Based on... Ooh, I hit a wall there. Yeah, we're not supposed to be able to get over there. Get up high enough so I can get over that wall. Maybe. There we go. Now we're back on the map. I'm assuming we can go down through here. Yeah, here we go. So we have the train tunnel. They did have a train tunnel sell points. Let's get around here. Should have something in here for us. Yeah, right here. Little train tunnel sell point, sell wood down here. It's kind of nifty. It looks a little abrupt with that roof, I'll be honest, but it's still a cool concept and nifty if you wanted to go in there and sell some. There's even like a little... That's awesome. It doesn't look great, I'll be honest. It doesn't look great in terms of like texturing, but it's still a really cool concept to see this, and I'm still happy it's on here. So, pretty cool. All right, back up we go. We won't go the top route across that. We have that stuff through there. It's nice ruins. Then we got some more over here. I think we have another farm. So this is where we have some beehives down in the woods, right down there. You can see that little plot right down there. And then through here, we got a sheep barn, cow barn, and then a couple of more farmhouses through here. So if you wanted to have those little farms, you could. And then we're kind of back down to the town area. Going across here. This is where we got all of our sell points and everything. I pointed them all out, so I'm just going to fly over this area so you can kind of see it as we're going. A really cool dock actually there as well. And I didn't even see that kind of sail ship down there on the left. But pretty cool through here. And you got the train going across the bridge. And over here you have a nice little dock there if you wanted to. And I'm assuming the ferry will dock you right there if you wanted to use it, if you had that mod installed. And then we have the train going through the chocolatier over here. But very cool. And that's the map. That's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.